Hi lovely people, welcome to Zop Lady, welcome to my channel again. Oh, you remember this gentleman in my first video? I really like the topic we discussed and I cannot just have enough of him, and I want to host him over and over and over and over again. And this is our second video, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last, right?
No.
Okay, so we have another controversial topic to discuss. I think it's not just peculiar to only South Africa, it's everywhere in the world.
True.
Yeah, so would you want to do me the special honors to introduce the topic, or I should do the introduction of the topic? What do you prefer?
Please do the introduction this time around. Yeah.
Okay, so he's giving the honors to me to do it. As they're saying, to whom much is given, much is expected. So I'm going to do justice to the topic. So it is the perception of interracial marriage among South Africans. So we're going to, because we are in South Africa and we want to limit our scope to South Africa, how are interracial marriages accepted? Is it accepted? Is it something that goes on? And if it's not going on, why is it not going on? So I want to pick, so I'll be doing less talking and you'll be doing more talking, and then whilst it's talking, I will just be picking one or two to ask probing questions in that regard. So what is your perception about interracial marriage in South Africa?
Maybe just to start off the conversation by admitting, love is a beautiful thing.
Love is a beautiful thing. Did you hear that?
And it breaks these boundaries, you know, that we set for ourselves. It goes through and penetrates on things that are very problematic. And if one finds love in someone who's of a different race than theirs, like you, good luck. Let's hope that works. But given the history of this country, it has a lot of connotations to it. Actually, when I did my first year in Bloemfontein, my roommate was a guy from Zimbabwe whose mom worked in, and I think I just quickly share this just to provide you with context, whose mom worked in the US. And we know in the US, this interracial sort of marriages, it's kind of a norm based on what media project or other we see. You know? So he was coming from that background whereby he dated a couple of white ladies on that
back
end.
In the US.
Back in the US. So now he lands in South Africa, in Bloemfontein, the Free State.
The Free State. Is it Free State?
It's called the Free State. I don't know how free it is. But so he's interested in the white ladies. And the Free State, being the Free State, majority of the ladies on campus are Afrikaners. And in his attempts to get a white lady, you know, as a girlfriend, one of the ladies actually told him, "We are taught not to date black people."
Oh, really?
As African ladies or little girls, we are brought up and we are taught not to date
Did she offer
Africans.
any reason?
No, it was just that we are brought up with this mentality or mindset that you do not, a black man is a no-go area.
Oh, really? Wow.
So what we've come to see in the country is that majority of the interracial marriages that you see, it's people who are not from South Africa. You know, both of them are not from South Africa. Majority of those that I've seen, yes. It could be a different story for your viewers, but for me, those that I've seen, it's people from originating from different places. They land in South Africa. They work at a specific level. You know, those things don't apply to them. But I mean, our democracy is fairly young, and I mean, I'd like to have a daughter-in-law who's white, you know, long hair and all those things. But if I had a white girlfriend that I took to my village back home in Limpopo,
how would the people? So black people also advise not to date.
No.
It's
never. Well, let me say for me, my family, both the paternal and the maternal side, it's never a conversation that we've actually had, and I don't think any of my parents would have an issue with
it.
But I mean, you know the mindset of people in the villages. You know? There's even a saying that in order to get black people right in the workplace environment, put a white person there.
Okay.
So there's this what do you call it? There's this aspect of superiority that is placed or rather just put on a white person.
Okay, so by the black people,
yeah, by the black people,
but not by the white
no,
people.
Well,
I think or both ways.
I think they ride on it. You
Okay,
know?
they
are very much aware that that is how we view them, and then they ride on it.
Okay.
Yeah, then things go downhill from there. But yeah, I'm very curious what my dad would have said had I brought a white lady home. And given the environment that I work in, I meet a lot of young white ladies who are international, by the way, not South African. So I just feel our realities are not the same. You know, the things that I still mourn and cry about, to her would be, you can't be crying over such. You know? So yeah, our realities are not the same. And I would understand if your viewers don't agree with my view, and it's fine.
Let
us debate.
Exactly.
Let us engage about these issues. But I just feel we are just from two different worlds. And for me, I did not have the appetite to get into that and try and teaching. You know, this is how you do it. And it's just too much.
Okay. So my 2.5 years in South Africa, my observation is when like both black South African and then the Afrikaners see mixed race couple working, what I realize is
a lot of judgment.
Yes, people really give them a stare. And like I'm wondering what is going through their mind. So maybe coming from a South African, why do you think they get stare from both sides?
In the circles, well, some of the conversations we've had with people that I know are around me is that in most cases, you do not see interracial couples, particularly in South Africa, of people that got married when they were young, grew old together.
Okay.
In most cases, you'd find a white old man marrying a young black girl.
Okay.
It has a lot of connotations to it, given the fact that...
Are the girls known as gold diggers?
Some of them are.
And then the men, how would they refer the men? If the women are gold diggers, it's a blesser.
Blesser, yeah.
What is a blesser? Blesser, like what I understand as a blesser.
They bless you.
They bless you.
Yeah. Soft life, you know. You're guaranteed soft life.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, that our democracy is very young. It's no secret that huge portions of our land in this country is owned by the former oppressors. We've seen cases whereby people are mistreated and they get away with things just because of the color of their skin. You know? So some of these relationships, like there's a lot of questions to them. Is it your way out of poverty? Were you forced into this? Maybe you were initially a kitchen girl in his house or farm, and then ultimately you guys had a baby, and to conceal that, you decided to get married. You know, there are a lot of connotations to it.
Okay, so why don't? I want to find out. Don't you think that if you encourage mixed race couple, it will bring the kind of unity? Because as a foreigner, what I see is, I mean, it's a rainbow country, you say, but when I go to the shopping malls, hardly do I see like the Indians, like the Asians, the Afrikaners, and then all the tribes, the Zulu tribes, all the other tribes, like mixed together. Everybody is like segregated, some way, somehow. Don't you think if you intermarry and then you see that this is my family, whether it is Asian descent or Afrikaner, the Africans, or the the blacks, don't you think when you see that this person is my family, they wouldn't bring that kind of division, but rather will bring unity in this modern era? Can't we forget about the past and move on by making peace through this process?
No, okay. Can't we forget about that? Because in order for you to forget about the past, if you and your husband got into a disagreement, in order for you to forgive him completely, he needs to admit to whatever it is that you're accusing him of. A person of a different skin color is family, and encouraging. Like I said, personally, I would like to have a daughter-in-law who's white.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
You know, love would have won.
Yeah.
But remember, like I said, our democracy is very new.
I think it's about 30
young.
years. 30 years.
Almost 30 years. Almost.
Would you consider
it's young.
it still young?
It's young. It's young.
30, yeah, but you're 31 years. Would you consider yourself very young?
No,
a mature
young.
adult? A young adult.
A young adult.
Yeah.
But what I can confirm is that we are now getting into spaces that we initially were denied at first. So my son will definitely be sitting on a bench with someone of a different skin tone who believes in something different. And from that, I'm thinking and hoping that we will have a different view of life from that going forward.
Okay. So I mean, this conversation is not going to end today. We will, from time to time, we'll come back to it, and then we will deliberate on it further. As you can see, it is raining, and then we have to bring our interview to an end. And on that note, Top Lady would like to say a big thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And
thank you for having me.
Yes, and we'll continue. And tell a friend to tell a friend about who
Top Lady.
And subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.
Thank you.